I'm taking off again. President's tense. Big white house. Big white fence. The industry fake. I can't get involved. These niggas capping. Haven't even seen the shit that I saw.
In this video, y'all may see my what? Y'all may see my skin glisten a little bit, or shine, or sparkle, or a little sprinkle, a little razzle dazzle, a little shaking, a bacon, a little. No, but in all seriousness though, I'm a little hot right now because I just did like a killer ab workout right now. Like my abdominal section is killing me right now, and that's thanks to this ab roller. Oh my god! Like I used this before, right, years ago, and I took a little break from it. I don't know why I took a break from it, but I did. But this right here, Jesus, Jesus, bruh. Like, obviously, like I just did, like, I may do like a before and after, but like, I would stand up, but like, I have no bottoms. But yeah, man. Oh my God. This right here will definitely tone your ass. Jesus. But let's get it though. Sup though. Let's see what he did with those kids that was in that cage.
The little girl's feeling of freedom had been shattered.
Right.
She felt sick to her stomach as she was thrown into the bamboo cage with the other girls and told to not make a sound.
Okay.
If she tried to escape, she would be killed on the spot.
Jesus.
And thrown in the fire.
What? Why? What?
She'd been captured by a group of bandits who roamed the countryside kidnapping young females. They then took them to the larger cities and sold them off as slaves to anyone who had the money.
What?
The bandits had set up a small camp and were planning their next kidnappings, which were to take place in the girls' village in the valley below.
Oh, Jesus. This whole village is sus. This whole village is in cahoots. This is a clock village. Need I say more? Oh my God. Wow.
A villager who had made their way over to the well for water had heard voices as he was approaching, which he thought was unusual, so he had proceeded with caution. He hid behind a bush before coming any closer. He peered out from behind the bushes and closely observed the strangers and their camp. He didn't think much of them until he saw what they had trapped in the bamboo cage.
Mind your business.
Panicking, he quickly changed his mind about drawing water from the well.
Exactly.
And headed back down the hill to the village as quickly as possible.
Keep going the other way. There you go.
That night, as the rain began to fall, the little girl huddled between the others to try and stay warm. None of them dared speak as they all sat there cold, sad, and scared. The little girl wondered why life had treated her so badly. She missed her parents so much and wished them to be back in her life with all her heart. It was at that point she thought she heard someone calling her name. She slowly opened her eyes and looked into the darkness. There was someone there. As the figure slowly approached her, she tried to make out who it was. A feeling of terror overwhelmed her as her dead...
Oh, God! I saw that coming. What the hell is really going on in here? Huh? What the hell is really going on? I'm trying to process what's going on, right? But I can't. I mean, and also I'm trying to predict what's about to happen, but I can't really do that, and not in this story, you know, because it's like it's new to me. You feel me? Like I've never seen something like this. Like the idea or like the storyline of this. Like this is crazy. Like what I think is about to happen. Granted, I saw this coming, but what I think is about to happen doesn't happen. That's crazy. I like that. I like that. That keep you on your toes, motherfuckers.
Their father came into view and began to talk to her.
Sus.
Don't worry, darling, he said. This will all be over soon.
Yeah.
They're not going to sell you off. They don't want you. I mean, they won't want you when you're dead. With this, the little girl screamed, and as her stepfather faded away, one of the bandits appeared out of the darkness and bashed his stick against the cage. Shut up, he said. One more word out of any of you, and I'll cut your throats out.
Jesus.
The other girls in the cage stared angrily at the little girl. She felt more miserable than...
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if I was one of the girls, like, that was already in the cage, and the new girl, right, she didn't know how like the system works and the rules and whatnot, and she just made like hella noise or whatever, I would have been like, I would look at her. I would have been like, you son of a klitch, you son of a klitch, clock you. Clock you, Jesus. Come on. God, I'm hot. I'm so hot right now.
And really did just want to die. The next morning, one of the bandits had been patiently scoping out the village and noticed that all of the villagers were congregating in the largest building right in the center. This is perfect, he thought to himself. He went back to the camp and sat down with one of the others. They both agreed that this was going to be a great opportunity to surprise them and trap them all in one area and then kill off the men. That night, the bandits made their way down the hill to the village. And just as they were about to storm the building, the male villagers came out, all brandishing bamboo spears and all ready to fight. They had been expecting the bandits and were ready to defend themselves. One of the head villagers told them they were outnumbered and it would be in their best interest to just turn around and leave.
Enough said.
The bandits weren't interested in leaving. They gave the villagers the option of surrender or death. The villagers had had enough. This is your last chance to leave, they said, or we will be forced to kill you all. Kill us, replied the bandits. You're not killers. We are. And with that, the last thing the villagers heard was the sound of arrows flying through the air, right before they took out each and every one of them with incredible and brutal precision.
Wow.
The bandits were highly skilled archers and had been hiding in the dark, lining up their shots as the others drew the villagers out and into the open.
Damn.
Their plan had worked perfectly. All of the male villagers were dead. And now, not only did the bandits own the village, they also owned everything in it.
I don't like that though. That's a little sus. Why he looking at them like that? Look, he's sus, pedophile. All right, so I'm gonna react to like the third one and this one. So it may be like a little of a delay, but yeah. Hold on. I just don't want to like, what's the point of making 3 separate videos? You feel me? Like the first one was kind of like a test because I didn't know, I was just getting a feel of this like the video. But I'm not about to do like 2 separate videos. Like nah. I should have did all 3 videos in one video. I hate when people do I hate that. But hold on, alright. So here's 3 right now. Do I need to say self though? Self though.
The bandits,
Right.
now in full control, relocated their camp from the top of the hill to the center of the village.
Okay.
They brought their other prisoners down with them and led them into the main building to be with the others. This was so they could keep them all in one place for the purposes of security and sorting.
Yeah.
2 of the bandits huddled them all together in one room and kept a watchful eye over them while the others made one of the ladies cook for them. As hungry as the women and children were, they didn't dare ask for anything to eat.
What? I'm starving.
The bandits spent the following several hours eating, drinking, and planning which of their prisoners would be coming with them.
Wow.
And which would have to be disposed of.
Selfish. I'm hungry as hell.
Later into the night, the bandits began to fall extremely ill. Some of them suffered horrific stomach cramps which near crippled them with pain. Others felt so nauseous they began to vomit violently and could not stop until the entire contents of their stomachs had been expelled.
Ew. Jesus.
One, who was less affected than the others, accused the lady who cooked the food of poisoning them and told one of the men to take her outside and kill her. She vehemently denied the accusation. However, with a lack of any evidence to the contrary, her pleas fell on deaf ears, and she was led outside to be murdered in cold blood.
Damn. Jesus.
The food was fine. Their sickness was in fact caused by the water they had drunk when they set up their camp at the well.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I hate the people that be so quick to jump to conclusions, or be so quick to be like they think they right or they know they right, but in reality they wrong as hell. I hate those people. You right? Like, think about what you saying, right? Really think about it, and just like don't just automatically jump to conclusions. Like, obviously, man. I'm so hot, bro. Oh my God. I'm trying to best believe. After this video, I'm stripping. Naked. That's how hot I am. AC. Right. But, yeah, man. I just don't like people like that. That's crazy. Jesus, bro. This village, you can't trust nothing or nobody in the village, bro. Even the people surrounding the village, you can't trust nothing or anybody. That's crazy. And why does this dead mother clucker, oh. I was gonna say, why does this dead mother clucker keep popping up? He's dead, so he shouldn't. But then I realized he's probably the one that tainted the water.
The little girl's stepfather's bowels had released when he died, and the water was tainted with feces.
Yeah. Wow. Ew. Oh, what the hell?
A blood-chilling scream came from outside, and the women and children held each other, hoping that they wouldn't have to share the same fate, and that this ordeal would soon be over. To their surprise, the lady came running back into the building, clearly having been spooked by something. Behind her, the bandit slowly stepped back into the room and stood still. Blood began to drop onto the floor, followed by the bandit himself, revealing a large, deep slash to his back.
Oh my God!
2 bandits reached for their swords and slowly pulled themselves to their feet. In the doorway, a lone samurai walked into the light and stared them down.
Is that the one that saved that girl?
On the previous day, when the villager had seen the bandits in their camp, he indeed raised the alarm with the others so that they could prepare, but he also headed off to the nearest town in order to get help. Fortunately for him, he met a samurai along the way.
Samurai Jack?
The bandits rushed at him.
Dang.
They were no match, and with 2 swift
Oh my
slices,
God!
he had killed them both. humans saw this as their opportunity to rise up, and they wasted no time overpowering the remainder of the bandits, slaughtering them all with uncompromising rage and violence. All except for one. One had taken the little girl and threatened to slice her throat if they didn't let him go. The little girl had other ideas. She pulled something from inside her clothes and stabbed the bandit right in the neck, severing his jugular vein, which caused blood to erupt from his wound and his quick death to...
Man, bruh, it's like everybody in this video, or like at least the whole story, part 1, 2, and 3, it's like a complete savage. It's like they don't care about each other. It's like, where's the harmony at? Why did I do that? Why did I? Where's the harmony? Where's the love? It's fake harmony. It's fake love. Everybody is a complete savage. Everybody is clocked or going to be clocked. Right? You can't trust nobody or anything. You don't know what's about to happen. What the hell is really going on, bro?
Whoa. He was dead. They were all dead.
Wow.
The samurai then noticed something very interesting about the object that the little girl had stabbed the bandit with. He picked it up and held it out to her. This hairpin, where did you get this? He asked. She explained that she took it from her dead stepfather when she was trapped in the bottom of the well. Do you know who this belongs to? He asked. No, she said.
She got herpes now.
It bears the imperial seal, he told her.
What?
It's extremely valuable. You'd better come with me.
I'm good. Nope.
With no energy left to argue or fight, she submitted.
Wow.
They traveled for several days, over which the samurai took good care of her, ensuring she would reach the imperial palace clean and well fed.
I mean, that's cool and everybody, but did you hear what I just said? You can't trust nobody or nothing no more. Ever. So, I mean, you know, it seems like he seems like a good person, right? But, little girl, I would say still keep your guard on high alert. Be cautious, please. And keep your both eyes open. Because you don't know him like that, bruh. He could easily switch up on you. Just like how easy it is to flip a switch. That's how easy he can like flip up on you. Now, you know, that's just me. I'm thinking with my Adidas. You feel me? Obviously, she's not thinking with no shoes, no flip-flops, no nothing. They just walk around there barefooted. You know they got athlete's foot. But you don't know him like that. You don't. And you're with him for several days on a horse? I don't. Too much stuff has happened in part 1, 2, and 3 for you to just go along with a complete stranger. Just because he helped you, don't mean. I mean, like it means some things, but like it don't mean that you can let your guard down. You feel me? Like still be posted up. Jeez, sucks.
The palace was unlike anything she had seen in her entire life.
Oh, that's nice.
It was so beautiful, and yet so terrifying at the same time.
What you mean?
She had no idea what was going to happen next, and felt she was either going to be imprisoned for her crime of stealing, or worse, executed. She was taken inside its walls to a beautiful garden, where a woman stood alone under a pagoda.
Sus.
She was asked to take the hairpin to her and explain herself. As she presented the hairpin, the princess was overcome with joy. She told the little girl of how she lost it down a well when she had stopped for a drink while traveling with her soldiers. She couldn't retrieve it at the time as they were needing to move quickly, but she had regretted it horribly and sent one of her samurai to get it. This was the same samurai who saved the little girl and her village. She hugged the little girl and thanked her for returning the pin to her.
It's enough.
The pin that had once belonged to her mother.
Enough hugging.
She said she could have anything in return.
Get off
At
me.
which point the girl replied, she just wanted to be loved.
Get off me. All right, that's enough.
And she was, for the rest of her days, in the safety and security of the palace walls.
My ass. I mean, it says the end, but I feel like, oh, it's not the end of that one. Jesus. But excuse me, I farted. Ooh, yeah, ooh. Y'all know the difference between like when you regularly fart, you know, it's a fart. But then, like, do you know the difference between like a regular fart and then like a shit fart? You feel me? Like a regular fart is just like, I mean, you farting, there's nothing to it, right? But then a shit fart is like one of those farts that just smells horrible. Like your body is getting ready to, like, you know, right to the bathroom. So like, yeah. But I mean, he says it's the end, but I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not. Like, we don't really know nothing about that samurai. We just met this woman who was hella sus, right? And the samurai damn near risked his life over a hairpin or a bobby pin or whatever the hell y'all call those things to keep your hair tight or whatever, or together. I don't know. But I mean, great stories though. I kind of wish I did part 1, 2, and 3, but like in one video. But then I already told y'all, like, I had to do like a little test for the first video, because I didn't know if like I was gonna get like a third-party content or anything like that. But yeah, I really feel like this story isn't over. If it is, it's a lot of plot holes. Is that right? Plot holes, or there's a lot of holes in the videos. Not holes, holes with an L. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be reacting to more of their videos. And if there is a video or videos you would like me to react to, let me know that in the comment section below. I don't know why I'm about to say this, because I feel like somebody has already put the link to it, but some of y'all keep suggesting that I react to the wait a minute, I'm just gonna stop right here because I don't know if y'all finished the whole video, so me talking right now is probably pointless. So I'm gonna say it in the beginning. So what I'm about to say now, I'm gonna say it in the beginning of a new video. But yeah, keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.